5 things that masculine men never do. If you want to become a truly masculine man, the best, strongest version of yourself, there are certain things that you just simply don't do. The things I'm going to list in this video are pretty much across the board no-nos, so make sure that you're not doing these if you want to see real progress in your life as a man. So watch the whole video to find out exactly what things you need to avoid and what you should be doing instead. So let's get into it. What is up, man? Welcome back to the Sophisticated Man YouTube channel. I am Tino Regano, men's development coach. Make sure you hit subscribe for more men's improvement content. Keep in mind, these are all my opinions, all my experiences. Listen, I've done every single one of these things, and I'm telling you that you gotta learn from my mistakes, and that's why I can make videos like this, because I've been through the ringer myself. So let's get right into it. The first thing is relying on motivation. Man, this one is so freaking important. I've talked about this before, but relying on motivation is not good because it's so fleeting. Some days you feel really motivated to go do something, to really attack your goals, to be on top of your game, and other days we don't feel really motivated. We're like, I just want to stay in bed, fuck this, I don't feel like actually doing anything. But if you're always relying on that feeling to go and work on your goals, to go to the gym, to work on your skills, to get better, then you're actually gonna negate your progress so much. What I tell clients, and what I really have to tell myself a lot of the times, is instead of relying on motivation, you should be relying on discipline and commitment. That comes into play when you don't feel like doing something. There's days where I don't feel like filming, where I don't feel like coaching a client, where I don't feel like showing up for myself. Hell, even today, I didn't really feel like filming, but I had to force myself to get down here because I realized that consistency is what really matters. If I really want to achieve my goals, I have to be consistent no matter what, even if I don't feel like it. That is the true indicator of a man who will be successful and a guy who won't. If you're always relying on your feelings, or if you're a guy who can rely on discipline and his commitments to himself. The number 2 thing is hiding their truth from other people. Now, this kind of comes into approval-seeking behavior, people-pleasing, guys that don't speak up because they're afraid of what another person's gonna think of them. And I used to do this all the freaking time, where I was afraid to speak my true opinion or my true mind because I didn't want to be on anybody's bad side. I wanted to be liked by everybody, but unfortunately what happens is when you're that guy who's in the middle with people and you just want to be liked by everybody, you're loved by no one because they don't respect you. Whether they say it or not, women don't respect you, men don't respect you, hell, your family doesn't even respect you if you're not speaking your mind. So understand that I'm not telling you to be confrontational with people. I'm not telling you to be an asshole to people, but speak your mind, speak your truth. Don't be afraid to share your opinions or your beliefs or your values because someone else might disagree with you. The real ones will stick around and they'll support you and they'll appreciate and respect you for it. But the ones who are not meant to be in your life will naturally fade away. Be a man who sticks true and is congruent with his values and beliefs, because you will attract more people who are just like that. The number 3 thing that masculine men never do is play it safe and stay comfortable. Basically, never taking any risks in life. One of the things that is so funny that they tell you is like, your parents always want to protect you, but they never really tell you to take a risk. If you tell your parents like, hey, I'm gonna move across the country and live here for a certain amount of time so I can grow and build as a person, they might tell you, why would you do that? Then now you gotta be in your own insurance plans, you gotta worry about your money, investments, or there's a program that comes up, and I've had this one happen to me, where I wanted to invest into a program or I wanted to do something, and what do parents always do? Hey, don't spend any money, don't let them sell you anything. But it's like, if that thing that they're selling you is going to net you a really good ROI and it's giving you the tools to become a better person or learn a skill to make you money, well, you have to take a financial risk. To be an entrepreneur, you have to take financial risk, period. And I'm not even saying you have to be an entrepreneur, but whatever you're doing, you gotta take a risk. You can't just play it safe. What do I tell you in most of my videos? Men need to be comfortable being uncomfortable. That is the only way you will grow as a man. If you're always playing it safe and never getting outside your comfort zone, well, don't expect to become the best version of yourself. Trust me, you will learn with experience. The number 4 thing that masculine men do not do is go with the flow every day. Now, this one's kind of controversial a little bit. You might not agree with me, you might agree with me, but I honestly think that if you're a guy that constantly goes with the flow of each day, you wake up and you're wondering, hey, what am I gonna do today? I don't know. You're doing it wrong, bro. That's not what masculine men do. Masculine men have structure in their day. They know what they're doing every single day, from the time they wake up to the time they go to bed. Maybe not the exact thing happens the way that they plan. Damn near 90% of it is the way that you had visioned in your mind. So what I like to do is every day before I wake up, I write out my day. I write out my top 3 goals, and I write out every other task I have to do that day. So I know going into it before I even wake up what I'm gonna be doing and when I'm gonna be doing it. That's the most effective thing. Like, men need structure in their life. Now there's times where you can be spontaneous and go for a walk in the park or go on a take a trip somewhere. That's awesome, and there's always a time for that. But for the most part, men specifically need structure in order to build. Without that structure, progress really can't take place. Be more deliberate and intentional with your time. You'll notice a massive payoff. The number 5 thing that masculine men never do is complain about their problems. This one I have a personal vendetta against. Men who complain. I literally can't stand it. We all know somebody like this who complains about their problems, who complains about the issues in their life, but never actually do anything to solve it. You know what complaining does? This much. It does 0. Yeah, you can vent, and you can talk to people about what's going on, get it off your chest. Of course, I'm not telling you to never talk about it, but to continually complain and bitch and moan and never actually take action to fix it, you're not doing anything. You're just wasting your time, and you're wasting the other person's time, because eventually people are gonna get sick of it. Say, bro, like, snap out of it. Like, do something about it. I'm sick of hearing you complain. A good friend will tell you that. I know I could talk about something all day long till I'm blue in the face, but until I actually fix it and I notice a change, will I actually feel better. Instead of complaining, replace that with finding a solution to something, figuring out what you have to do. I don't care how long it takes. Just don't complain about it, because that's doing nothing. So if you enjoyed that video, give it a thumbs up, comment your thoughts down below. Let me know what you thought about this. Did you agree with my list? What would you add to it? Let me know down below, and let me know any subjects or topics you want me to cover on future videos. I always appreciate your comments, and I read every single one of them. Make sure you hit subscribe and hit that notification bell if you haven't done so yet. And if you want to join a community of like-minded men who are all working on themselves and are growing to become the most confident, most fulfilled, and the most attractive versions of themselves, click the link down below to join my free Facebook community. And if you want to work with me on a personal level, right now I offer one-on-one coaching where I help you really become more of a masculine man by setting structure and figuring out your day-to-day schedule. Anything involving manhood, lifestyle, and relationship concern, click the link down below to apply for a free discovery call. Right now I'm accepting clients, and I can't wait to work with you. So that's the video, man. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you gained value from it. All these things are things that I have done in my life. I'm not saying I'm better than you or you're a loser if you do these. It's things I've had to learn and things I've observed in other men that I would change if I was them. If you're doing these, be aware enough to call them out and notice them, but then make the incremental changes to do things differently. It's all about what you can do, man. If you're aware enough and you actively want to change it, you can make it happen. These things most definitely will make you more masculine if you fix them and do what I say in this video. So let's take some action. With that being said, man, hope you have an incredible rest of your day. Remember, everything truly does start with you. You want some more videos about men's improvement? Click the videos right here. Peace out, man.